Hello everyone, my name is Attila and welcome back to our Jutes campaign. So, I just checked right before we went on if this was takeable, and indeed it is. And since we have onagers, and we have such a good chance of winning this, we're gonna just go ahead and auto-solve. Well, there we go. So yeah, we're starting to take up quite a bit of land here. And yeah, the Caledonians, they must be starting to dread our might. So this region is unfortunately still quite stable. And I'm working on that, and that's also one of the reasons, well, the main reason as to why I still have this army garrisoning this region. Also, I did take care of the agent that was lurking around there. Well, I didn't take him out completely, but at least I poisoned him. And I don't think I killed him. I really don't think I killed him. But it's a good thing that we started to regain some regions. Not regions, but gain regions once again, I should say. Because you can take a look at the income, and it's now jumping up again. Okay, so I should have checked it out before I started just upgrading stuff willy-nilly, but let's see if anything is not really in our interests. I definitely would prefer to have food storage, like that thing, so we get quite a bit of food and we get sanitation. So, okay, you're at level 2, so I'll take and demolish you. And some of these guys require food, but only one of them really. And this thing, eventually, when I upgrade it. So yeah, that's fair enough. It gives me quite a bit of public order issues. That's, well, an issue. So we might have to deal with that later down the line. But for now, I think we're gonna be just fine. So these guys are just still sitting here and waiting. And the garrisoning all around the place is doing the job, but it's still unfortunately more public order issues than, well, than really can be solved at the moment. Yeah, I think I might have to, I'll probably go for a religious monument once this has been expanded completely. Yeah, and I already have extra public order there. And probably the same here. No? No. Huh. It's only -3, but yeah, if that will give us +3, I don't know. Worth a try. Yeah, seems like some upgrading is in order. But of course with that, I consume 20 additional food. So yeah, you see the issues I'm having. By the way, what do I need for that? Okay, and for that I need 25,000 gold and 14 turns. 15, technically. So yeah, this is taking, this is starting to cost quite a bit, and I also want to get this before that. And for that I need to save 2 turns. That can be dealt with. That's something I can do. And yeah, quite a lot of rebellion crushing will happen in future turns, because as I told you in the previous bunch, I'm having a lot of problems just keeping everything under control. And I really find it completely necessary to have armies just garrisoning, and unfortunately that's not always good enough. But I need to have them. I guess I could try building like religious buildings. I guess I could try to do that. I don't know. Okay, I see. So you have your navy out and about. But that's a proper navy. But if I do kill that, I kill your faction leader. Although I think also my faction leader is an admiral. So I don't know what's the best thing to do there. Let's take a look at our chances. Oh, yeah, they're calculating bastards, so no, I'm not gonna do that. But I do have an opportunity to... No, I don't. They're right outside my range. Damn. But I can go ahead and grab this immediately, and the public order is actually pretty nice there, since in this region, since I already held this thing. So, go ahead, I can take that easily. Actually, not that easily. Oh, I see, yeah, attacking that will actually drag in this army. The army I was talking about reaching. Okay then, yeah, I think I'll need some help just for a turn. If I just can, like, get it to go where I actually wanted to go. There we go, much better.
You have further orders? Besieging settlement.
And there we go. Just looks funny to me how effective it can be when that kill animation is just sped up a bit. Anyway, back to garrisoning duties. At least until this region stabilizes. Oh. Well, that didn't give me as many movement points as I wanted them to give me. Well, if I was the guy in charge here, I would make it give me indefinite movement points. But people will call that cheating, so guess we're not gonna do that. Anyway, we have 44% religion share, or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, at this point I'm just gaining all the skills I can with these gals. Actually, one of the gals, this gal, she's a high priestess. Or at least I'm guessing she's a high priestess by the ridiculous outfit she's having. Anyway, how's this looking? 0.7 per turn. Well, hopefully with flipping of this to that will 1. Stabilize the region even more, and 2. Make it so that I don't need a priestess there. And that will actually become a fully German pagan. Tempting, but no. It consumes way too much food. Speaking of food, I'll be getting some from the new farm land right there. By the way, what's the fertility like? Not good. Not good at all. So that might be converted into goat farms, unfortunately. And yeah, both this and this? No, I don't think so. Also, isn't this in the same building tree? No, it isn't, but it's like, it has the same purpose, basically. Eventually, right? Yeah, it gives me Herdmen, Huskals, and there we go. It isn't the completely same building, but it has a lot of similarities. Oh, yeah, and this is... Wait, what? Yeah, the AI sometimes. So they built... Effectively, they built 2 of this building and have them both upgraded. One of them to this and the other one to this. So, yeah, why? Freaking why? Anyway, that means that after I have done repairing one of them, I'll tear it down. Yeah, actually, I shouldn't repair it then. So I'll tear that thing down. Sure, you're allowed to use 50 food per turn. I might have to demote you as well. But yeah, and this needs to be flipped to this thing. Pretty much. That'll give me more food. I was also going to upgrade that, but then I won't have enough money for the technology I want. Speaking of money, we're actually making a quite solid bank right now. So that's good. So, yeah, it's gonna take quite a while before I can actually have a population surplus to be able to build what I want to build. Oh well. Also, can I... Oh yeah, that thing. Forgot about that. And this isn't costing me anything. Like, I don't have a single minus for doing that. That's quite nice. Maybe I should also flip that over to something else, but that'll take away food from me, and Yeah, the thing I'm most afraid of having issues with is really the food. Public order, I can deal with that. I can take down rebellions. But if the food situation becomes critical, then people... Oh, actually I can't have that. Because then I don't have enough money for like technology next round. But yeah, as I was saying, if I don't have enough food, people will start to lose loyalty. And if people start rebelling on me in mass, then I have issues. Anyway, we have captured... Actually, I should try to stop saying anyway that much. There are a few things I keep catching myself in saying quite a lot. And that I really need to stop doing. Or at least do way less than I currently do. But what was I going to say? Yeah, I did take what the game calls Britannia Inferior. So there's that. Including Wales, apparently. Where are you going? Are you going to try to circumvent my navy and at the same time try to take Ireland? Might be possible. But I'm not gonna let you take that freely. Also, do I have a full navy? I think I do, but I'm not completely sure. Oh, here we go, another cutscene. I'm gonna shut up now.
Abandon all hope.
Who has become for us wisdom from God.
Only faith could save them. The righteous cried out in fear. Do not listen to the false prophecies of the heretics. Cast them out, for they have brought the scourge to our door. And when he opened the fifth seal, I saw the souls of them that were slain for the word of God. No mercy for the wicked.
I must say I feel a bit disconnected from all this. It's not really my issues right now. Anyway, that was quite brutal. Ouch. Oh. Anyway, back to the game. So, hostile agent activity. But yeah, look at that. I got my bonus for surviving until the year for 32. And now the challenge is to survive until 445. Retribution. 445. That's not the year Attila died. I think he died in 456? I think it was 450 something. So I don't know what is specifically marked by that date, but something is definitely marked by that date. So, sure, let's finish out this. And then, what do we go for next? I don't know. I'll take a look at that after I'm done with that. So I didn't see any agents. Oh yeah, they're trying to do something weird here. By the way, I have a full fleet, right? Yeah. Oh, and something I haven't really told you, I think, is that I actually went for some fire ships. And I have used them in custom battles, and they're very finicky to get to work correctly. But thankfully they are backed up by this. The Drekar dragon ship. And they have, I believe, like double the amount of men, or close to that the original ships had. And they are axemen. They're freaking axemen. So yeah, let's start chasing them. I don't want them to be out there chasing. Well, not chasing. I don't want them to be out there and have the potential to capture a settlement. That's pretty much it. I could also invade from the south, really. I have onager and everything. So 17 of the happiness is from military presence. Well, I guess I can't move out after all, unless I want this happiness to deteriorate quite rapidly. Well, not that rapidly, but it's deteriorating nonetheless, and I don't like that. It really pains me to see stuff like this. But there's not too much I can do about it right now. Except to demolish something else, and I don't really want that either. So, you see the dilemma. Oh, here's the Huns. Again, I should say. They have been in my land sometimes. But, did they raid? I think they raided for like 2 turns maybe, and then they left. They didn't declare war on me, which is, I guess you could say, the most important stuff. So I would like to go for this, just to get more food, but that public order, man. I can't have that. I'm already struggling to keep everything under control. But yeah, what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, this thing. I was also thinking about something else, weren't I? Maybe demolishing something? No. What would that have to be? Maybe this? Fishing jetties? Yeah, oh yeah, but I conclude that if I do that, I'll lose food, so I'm not gonna do it. That was the conclusion, I remember it now. If only that gave happiness. Alas. Yeah, that freaking thing. That's gonna be too far away. Although it will give me Germanic barrows, which I'm guessing is the next step on this tree. Oh, never mind. That is actually the final tier. Well, that's a shame. Well, not really. It has given me quite a bit of food. So, it has definitely done its job. And sanitation. I should not forget the sanitation. You know what? Let's take away some wealth from the woodcarvers. And that should solve it. At least make it get even. And we'll see what we do from there. So, we could go out immediately. I don't know though. We still need to stay. Oh, didn't I move? Apparently I didn't. There we go. Oh, apparently it didn't help that much. But yeah, this should be ready soon. So it should be good. And I could go for this thing and it would help me massively. I guess I could also flip this, right? And I should have something else that will give me a lot of public order. There we go. Chief Insult. 10 to public order instead of 7. Yeah, I guess it's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a difference. But what does the next tier in that aspect give me? 13 public order. And that will give me a garrison of Hirdman, Huskarler, and I will have the ability to recruit chosen warriors and Nordic spearmasters. But I need that. Royal Council. Where is that? Why aren't you showing me anything? Let's try again. There we go. Yeah, 14 turns. I'm a bit too far away from that. When I've gotten that, it'll be irrelevant. So how much, military presence? How much does military presence account for the stability? 8. Okay, not that much actually. I thought it would be much larger than that. So, only one more turn and most of these guys will be replenished. Awesome. Might go for that. Anyway, yeah, that was this turn. So I think we'll hit the unturn button and see what will happen. Oh man, just one more leveling up session and then you're ready to be a legend. And as I said, I still haven't gotten a legend in any campaign. As I've said in another campaign actually. I don't think I said it in this. I've said it in this, but not as recent at the time I'm thinking about. Yeah, this doesn't make that much sense unless you're watching all of my campaigns simultaneously. And if you do, well, you're a freaking trooper, because that's quite a lot of content to consume in the day. Yeah, I've been thinking about lightening the content load a little bit, and maybe go down to 2 videos a day. I haven't really decided upon if I should do that or not. And in the circumstance, I thought it is a good idea. I've still definitely thought I should finish a campaign before then, so it's not like I will begin changing my schedule just mid-producing videos. And yes, I think I know which region you're going after, and I'm gonna move to stop you. But yeah, so probably something that will, well, maybe something that will happen in the future. But until when the first of my campaigns on Attila is done, I will continue the current schedule. Except if it has to be postponed a little bit just because of the Easter holiday, where I'm going home for a few days, and I'm currently working on being ahead of schedule enough to the point where I can actually take that holiday with good conscience. Oh, can I upgrade you? I can retrain you. Oh yeah, Nordic Horse Lords, right? Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go to Camel Dunham and fuck shit up.
Besieging settlement.
And there we go. Camel Dunham. Eat your heart out.
Ready for further orders.
Do I even need this? I don't know. I'm producing quite a bit of food though, so I think like on the net income it's actually a gain. Although, let's step away from that. Anyway, let's assassinate this character. And we did it. Congratulations. Quite nice, but it also left this settlement wide open. So I think we move these guys down. Although that means leaving this a bit unstable. Oh well. Anyway, so what do we do now? I think this will be the last thing we do before we end this bunch. So, missile attack rate for siege units. I'll get elite Nordic warriors. Nordic raid leader instead of Nordic warlord, which is my general, by the way. I think. Yeah, should be my general. And elite Nordic brigands. Warriors instead of Nordic brigands. So I have to get both of these to get that. And for this I will get, oh, religious influence +2, because it's a state religion, so it's giving me increased influence +2 in every single region. That'd be very nice. Public order, +3 from bureaucratic reforms. Holy moly. Yeah, this is what I'm looking after. 3+ from public order and the added stability of state religion. I think this is the one we're going after, just immediately. But just let me read the other stuff. Pouring stuff from commercial buildings. And political action cost. And the settlement, not settlements, but the buildings that are, well, some of them are pretty decent, but I'll get them eventually. Yeah, I think this is the one we go for immediately. That seems like the best idea. King's Court. Yeah, look at how many turns this will take just to get everything. Oh man, that's so many freaking turns. Anyway, let's start with this and go from there. But yeah, as I said, this is the last thing I'll do in this part. I thank you so much for watching this part. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.